Well, good afternoon from the Sun Dome in Yakima. This is Dick Stark along with Dennis Rahm, where we have a great basketball game coming up, a loser-out game, the Meridian Trojans and the Montesano Bulldogs. And it's quite a matchup. One of the best players in the whole tournament is playing for Montesano, carries most of the scoring load for them. And I think one of the challenges will be if Meridian can stop her.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how they elect to defend the big player for their opponent today in Montesano. The gal we're talking about is number 44, Jordan Spradlin, a 6'1" senior, averaging 23 points a game, Dick, coming into this one. So kind of a one-woman wrecking crew, if you will. Their next top scorers are Shayla Phlox, a senior at 5'7", a guard, and Josie Toira, a 5'7" senior guard. They both average right around 9.5 points a game. So certainly Spradlin is the one that's been carrying the load for the Montesano Bulldogs.
And for the Meridian Trojans, just quite a season. They won their last 5 games in a row, I think 7 of the last 10, and so they come in on a high. And on the other hand, Montesano lost their last 2 games of the year, but one of them, it's kind of significant. The number 1 ranked team most of the year, as Dennis was just mentioning to me, was La Center, and La Center only lost all season was to the Linden Christian Link. So that was not a big upset. That was a great game for both teams. But one of the losses that Montesano had right at the end of the season was a 2-point loss to La Center, a team that was previously unbeaten.
Yeah, so interesting games. We've got 2 in the books here in the girls 1A tournament thus far. So 2 of the quarterfinal matchups for tomorrow on Thursday are already set. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, it'll be Bellevue Christian against a very, very impressive team of Okanagan. Maybe a team overlooked a little bit because I think the 3 of their 4 losses this year were at number 1 ranked undefeated Kashmir, and they were all close games. So Okanagan, Bellevue Christian, as Bellevue Christian won earlier this morning over LaSalle, 41-37, so LaSalle is out of the tournament. Columbia Burbank also ousted just moments ago in that game that went right down to the wire. Lead changes back and forth as Columbia Burbank fought from behind, had it tied, but La Center hit a 3-pointer right at the buzzer to win it 49-46, sending Columbia Burbank home. And La Center into the second quarterfinal matchup tomorrow morning at 10:30 against that number 1 ranked Kashmir team.
We'll be back with more on the pregame interviews with our coaches in just a moment here on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Here at the Walton Beverage Pepsi pregame show, talking to Coach Julie Graves of Montesano. Coach, tell us something about your ball club. We haven't seen you play. We know you got a great post player inside.
Yeah, we have a pretty dominant post player, Jordan Spradlin, and she's a 4-year starter for us, and she's also our career leader in points.
Now, what kind of an offense you guys run? Is it up-tempo or more of a half-court game?
We can do either. We like to transition if we can, if at all possible, but if we need to slow it down, we can.
What do you know about Meridian?
It seems like they've got 4 pretty balanced scorers, and they're a little more perimeter-oriented than we are.
What would be your biggest concern?
That we just got to make sure we get a hand in a shooter's face and don't give up too many offensive rebounds.
Okay, well, it's do or die today.
Yes, it is.
Okay, good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more on the Pepsi Walton Beverage pregame show. Well, back here at the Sun Dome in Yakima, Dick Stark with Dennis Rahm. Beautiful blue sky day here in eastern Washington, and everybody enjoying the basketball they've seen so far. And, Dennis, it's so good to see a Meridian team here. Either the boys or the girls' basketball teams haven't been in a state tournament play for quite a while, and it's just a thrill to see them, and what a great experience for them.
Yeah, you mentioned that. And for Meridian, they were last year, Dick, in 2004, their highest finish at state, second place. That came back in the year 2000, but their opponent today, even though they've got a number 5 RPI coming into this, 19-5 the record for Montesano, they have had a number of appearances at state and have never placed at a state tournament. They were here last year, did not place.
Wow. This is the fastest introduction of a starting lineup I've ever seen. I mean, they're racing out one after the other. Here's how it'll go. For Montesano, they'll start with Cheyenne Bartlett. She's a 5'4" senior with a 4-point average. Josie Talley, a 5'7" senior with a 6-point average. Josie Toira, a 5'7" senior with a 9-point average. Shayla Phlox, a 5'7" senior with a 10-point average. And then the most valuable player in the league the last 2 years and their highest career scorer, Jordan Spradlin, very husky gal, 6'1", a senior with a 23-point scoring average.
Well, I think what's interesting here, Dick, is Meridian kind of playing on house money right now. You know, they're a really under-the-radar team, and prior to the tournament, they were a 16 RPI team. They've moved up to 13, but take a look at their last 10 games. They have won 8 of their past 10, and that is what has allowed them to get here, including 4 consecutive victories they have rattled off in the playoffs, district and regionals. They beat Cedar Park Christian big 64-26. Annie Wright they blew out 61-35. Had a close game and a big upset, defeating Kings in the by-district 48-42. And then they got by a good Seattle Academy team in the regional 78-73 to get here.
You know what's amazing about this team, in spite of their record, they're not intimidated. they got on the stage and went for it, did a tremendous job through district. Here's how the starting lineup will go for the Trojans of Mark Gilmore. He's done a great job. They're 19-7. Montesano is 19-5. Riley Zappian starts. She's a 5'8 senior. Kyron Backlund, a 5'8 junior. Elise Fitzgerald, and she is a 5'6" junior. Balanced height here. And then Kiana Gray, a 5'9 senior, and Emily Stuff, a 5'9 senior. So the tallest player for the Meridian Trojans, 5'9. Ready to go now, and both teams kind of black and white as their school color. And the Trojans are the visitors on the scoreboard with black uniforms with white trim, and Montesano with the white uniforms and some purple and black trim. So the Bulldogs of Montesano going here against the Meridian Trojans. Jumping for the Trojans will be Kiana Gray, and it's Spradlin for the Bulldogs. The tip is controlled and taken here by Montesano. They come to front court. Cross-court pass right into the hands of Talley. Talley drives into the lane, shoots and misses. Rebound grabbed off and taken by Meridian. Here they come, racing down across the line. Zappian wearing that face mask from a broken nose. Dishes off for an easy lay-in. Beautiful play. She hit Backlund for the lay-in.
Wow, that was a nice drop pass that time in transition.
So that's a picture-perfect fast break. Down the other way now. Here comes Montesano. Monty with the ball. Look to the right side. Driving. A cutter comes right down the middle, and Floss scores. It was a give and go, and she got a nice pass just as she went in. Now trying in the backcourt to steal the ball. It is stolen by Montesano. They come down, missed the shot, but a foul will be called. So they stole the ball with a full court pressure and then didn't finish, but they will be at the line.
So creating a quick turnover with a little press right off the missed shot, and now going to send him to the line here to try and snap an early tie at 2 apiece.
And Montesano really is pushing it from what we've seen here early. Now the foul shot by Toira. Josie gets the first one. 3-2, a 1-point lead here for Monty. 7:13 left in the first quarter of play here at the Sundome. Loser out game. Second shot is up. Got him. 4-2 now in favor of Montesano. Full court pressure again. Pass coming over to Zappian. Zappian looking for some help in the backcourt. Long lead pass down across into front court. Did a great job of getting it into front court down on the left sideline to Stuff. Stuff back out front. Zappian. Zappian back to the basket. Come to Gray. Gray. Zappian. Come to the left corner. 3-point shot goes down for Fitzgerald. Wide open on a 3, and she hit nothing but net. 5-4, 1-point lead here for the Trojans. Down the other way. Here comes Montesano driving into the paint with it. Floss. Her shot is up and down. Beautiful drive into the paint. 6-5. Montesano by 1. Cross-court pass. Picked off and stolen. Here comes Talley the other way. Talley on top. Look left to Bartlett. Bartlett has it knocked loose by Zappian, but gets it back. Now driving into the paint. Reverse pivot. Come back out front. Floss can't get the shot. Dishes to the corner. Back to Floss. Floss gets the point. Looking to Bartlett. Bartlett all the way deep in the corner to Talley. 3-point shot won't go. Rebound grabbed off by Meridian. Great board there by Kiana Gray.
Yeah, did a nice job to steal out.
Here comes Zappian up the middle, and she is fouled as she goes into the paint.
Well, in the early going here, Dick, one of the things Meridian needs to be aware of is the very active hands of their opponent, Montesano, defensively. Got to be a little more careful on some of those cross-court passes in particular.
Yeah, they're real ball hawks. That'll be Zabian tossing in. Inbounds pass, knocked loose, grabbed off, and taken away by Montesano. So Montesano coming the other way, down across the timeline. still with the basketball. Flost look left, come down deep to Toira. Toira, 10 feet away, can't get a shot. Back out on top, Flost. So far, nothing for Stradlin, the big scorer. She's posted low, but she's in a double team. And now as the ball goes to Toira, good job of Meridian doubling up on Stradlin.
Well, Emily Stuff down low is really working hard against Stradlin, just denying the ball, oftentimes fronting her and not letting them pass over the top.
Again, they have two players on her right now, one in front, one in back. Here's a three-point shot that goes down from way outside. Josie Talley hits it from the parking lot, and we are now 8-5 in favor of Montesano. Pass out front. Zappian gets it into front court, across the timeline, into the hands of Stuff. Stuff looking for some help, and a foul going to be called away from play.
It's going to be a lane violation, 3 in the key.
So 3 in the key against the Meridian. So out of backcourt, we will come. Slowly down across the timeline, Bartlett. Bartlett passes into a crowd, picked off by Meridian. Here they come the other way. Backlund come to the corner, can't get a shot. Cross-court pass goes all the way out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald across to the right side. Stuff back out front. Three-point shot won't go. Rebound taken here by Montesano. Montesano leads at 8-5. 4:54 left in the first quarter of play. Out front, Bartlett with the basketball. Bartlett working against the man-to-man play defense being used here by Meridian. And now as the pass goes into the middle, going to be a foul called, a traveling violation against Montesano.
Yeah, that was, again, good top defense by Meridian. They're really D'ing it up here in the early going. If they can cut down on the turnovers, they're right there.
Now Zappian gets the ball down halfway, and then there's a foul as the ball got into the hands of Backlund. She was collided with.
Yeah, Phlox came up from behind, gave her a little shove right in front of the official.
Not the right place.
No.
So inbounding will be Backlund. She comes to the high post now. Stuff back out in the left wing. Cross-court pass right side to Fitzgerald. Three-point shot won't go. Rebound grabbed off by Stradlin. And the big inside power player here for Montesano dishes off. Coming down the other way, Lavelle. Lavelle, back it comes to Stradlin. Stradlin in a double team. Right side, Talley. Talley into Stradlin. Boy, they do a great job of doubling up on her and just knock the ball out of her hands. It'll be out of bounds here to Montesano.
Montesano fortunate to get it back that time, nearly forcing yet another turnover, that tough defense of the Trojans.
Now they have three players around Stradlin. Come to the left corner with the ball, driving the baseline, coming underneath with it is Bartlett. Locked loose, grabbed back first by Meridian, then by Montesano. Going to be a foul called at Stuff of Meridian as she tried the ball hawk.
That's too bad. Meridian came up with a nice steal there and then turned it right back over. Turnovers are really hurting the Trojans here in the early going, but not so far on the scoreboard.
4 minutes left in the first quarter of play. 8-5, Montesano leads in this loser-out game. And so inbounding now will be Flosk. Flosk inbounds pass, gets a return pass way back out front. Toira come to the corner. Talley, three-point shot. Air ball. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds to Montesano. So the Bulldogs will inbounds underneath the glass on the right side. Bartlett will handle it. So Bartlett waiting to pass in. Floats it to Stradlin. Stradlin wants to drive, but defenders are there, and then a foul's going to be called here against Meridian, maybe hand checking.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Bryn Magnuson, who just checked into the game, Dick, number 33, a 5'8 senior.
So now it'll be out of bounds here to Montesano. Inbounds pass, knocked loose, grab back. Stradlin puts it up, and in and out, no good, but she was fouled. So Stradlin, her first attempt from the field.
Yeah, she'll have to earn it at the line here. They're making the big post player for Montesano work hard. She's been a force at the defensive end, Dick, because it's been one shot and out as she has controlled the defensive glass.
Now she'll shoot the first foul shot. It's on the way, and no good. 8-5, still the score in favor of Montesano. 3:42 left here in the first quarter. The Meridian Trojans in a do-or-die game here with Montesano in the Sun Dome in Yakima. Second shot by Stradlin is up and off. No good. She missed them both. The rebound is pulled down by Meridian. It was Sitma with the rebound. Sipma come down the other way. Sipma with the basketball. And now as they come out front, the ball over to the right side. And now a foul's going to be called. It'll be out of bounds here to Meridian. So Meridian will inbounds. The ball come in for a driving shot that's no good. Rebound taken by Spradlin. Spradlin outlet, so they'll come the other way. Spradlin coming down across the timeline. Look to the left side. Go over now to Bartlett. Bartlett with the basketball. Has it stolen away, and then a foul may be called.
Yeah, Bartlett tried to reach in and get it back from the Meridian player and committed the personal foul.
So out of bounds now here to Meridian. Inbounds pass will come in to Tutterow, who just checked in. Tutterow with the basketball. Over it comes to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald look to the right corner. Think about a three. Won't do it. All the way across. It comes to Zappian. Back out front. Zappian. Nice pass in the paint for a shot that rolls off. No good. Put back. Up and in. Good job by Gray to follow up.
And that's a way to stay after it on the offensive glass.
So down the other way we come. That didn't go up on the scoreboard. It's still 8-5 on the board. It should be 8-7, I believe.
Yes.
2:42 left. Now it goes up. 3-point shot is an air ball again, taken here by Montesano. Rebound taken by Meridian. Here they come. Tappian coming down across the timeline. Tappian with the basketball. Come to the right side. High post pass. Knocked loose. Grabbed back by Gray. She was fouled.
Yeah, a chance here for the Trojans if they can score on this possession to have their first lead.
And so now it'll be Zappian inbounding. Another change here for Meridian is going in. Will be Stuff coming back in the ball game. Now Zappian with the basketball. Overhead pass. Coming into the paint. Back to Zappian. 15-footer is up and no good. Rebound. Tipped up. No good. Grabbed off. Taken by Montesano. So Montesano will come the other way. Quickly across the timeline. Out front with it is Floss. Floss. Look to the corner. 3-point shot. Rattles out. No good. Rebound. Pulled off by Meridian. And they'll come the other way. Zappian wearing that face guard because of the broken nose. Look to the left side. Come down halfway with the ball to Tutterow. Tutterow in the corner. Bounce pass. Come to the baseline. Sipma. Sipma back out front. Zappian. 3-point shot goes down. Zappian from long range, and Meridian has their first lead of the game at 10-8. Boy, what a shot. Down the other way now. Here come the Montesano Bulldogs. Their shot from underneath misses, but a foul is going to be called, and they'll be at the line.
Yeah, Bartlett attacking off the dribble that time. A couple of times Montesano has settled for deep three-point shots, and we heard their coach say that's not really their game, so trying to settle down and get into their offense a bit more on this last possession.
So now the foul shot is up, and it is no good. 10-8 score here in favor of Meridian.
Sipma had that personal foul for Meridian, her first.
Cheyenne Bartlett's second shot is good. 10-9, a 1-point lead here for the Meridian Trojans. Here they come with 1:30 left here in the first quarter of play. Out front, nothing there. Come to the right corner. Fitzgerald, 3-point shot, won't go. Rebound. Grabbed off by Meridian, and they save it. What a great job of juggling the ball in and saving it was Sipma. Sipma puts it up and in. Wow. She got the ball back and then hit it from outside the foul line.
She deserved that.
Yeah. 12-9, a 3-point lead here for Meridian. A minute left here in the first quarter of play. A lob out on top. Spradlin. Look inside. Comes to the baseline. Bartlett. Bartlett drives. Misses the lay-in. Rebound. Back up. Spradlin misses. Rebound. Zappian. Zappian coming the other way here for Meridian. Driving into her crowd. Has it knocked loose. Saved there by Montesano, but they lose it out of bounds. Meridian will get the ball with 42 seconds.
Yeah, Trojans fortunate to get it back in this particular case. A chance to add to the 3-point lead, take a 2-possession lead if they can score here late in the first quarter.
Okay, so Meridian will inbounds. And the inbounds pass comes to the left side now to Tutterow. Tutterow looked down. Deep in the corner, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, who hit a 3 earlier. Sipma, nice movement inside. The lay-in is good. Hitting the lay-in was Emily Stuff. 12-9 now in favor. 14-9. Slow clock there as the score goes up for Mount Meridian. The shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, though, is put back up and good by Flosk. So Flosk gets it. 14-11. 3-point lead now for Meridian. We have just 9 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Fitzgerald, 3-point shot, won't go. Rebound, grabbed off, back up, and in. Meridian scores on the putback. Who got that, Dennis? They were in a crowd.
It was a crowd, and then I was screened out over here on press row.
So after one, it's Meridian leading 16-11 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Okay, it'll be Montesano inbounding to begin the second quarter of play. 16-11 in favor of the Meridian Trojans. Down across the line now. Here comes Monty. Out front, top of the circle. Pass go to Talley. Talley drive to the foul line. Shot is up and down. 16-13 now. That's 5 points for her in the ball game. Now a pass underneath, wide open, but missing the shot. The ball is stolen away by Montesano. So an easy one there goes astray for Meridian. Quickly across the line, Bartlett. Bartlett looked to the right side. They go in the paint now to Spradlin. Spradlin in a double team, again, gets it to the corner. Meridian's done a great job of controlling the big center. Now a shot from the foul line misses. Now, as it goes back up again by Spradlin, she is fouled.
Every time Spradlin, Dick, hits the ball inside, it's not a double team. She's drawing a trio of defenders.
Yeah.
And it's been very effective, the Meridian defense. She hasn't been able to get a field goal, but that time she was fouled on the shot attempt, and she'll go back to the free throw line where she missed a couple earlier.
Yeah, and she missed pretty badly. Let's see what happens here. Top scorer career-wise forever at Montesano High School. The foul shot is good this time.
So that's her first point on 1 of 3 at the free throw line.
16-14, 2-point lead for Meridian.
Really have to credit Coach Mark Gilmore for coming up with an effective game plan on Spradlin.
Yeah, just fun to watch as they double up on the big gal inside. Second shot is up, no good. Rebound grabbed up, so she's missed 3 of 4. Rebound taken now by Zapian. Zapian come down across the timeline, looking to the corner. Nothing there. Now looking for some help. Goes to Harrison, who just checked in. Harrison, rotate the ball. Zapian drive, shoots, and scores. What a great drive.
Nice job by Rayleigh, up to 5 points.
Going on to her left and then shooting to her right. 18-14, Meridian by 4. So we come the other way with Bartlett. Bartlett at the point. Going inside now to Spradlin. Spradlin shoots, but she is called for a travel, and that was because of the defense.
Yep, they came again. Like a swarm of bees coming to the nest, I'll tell you. That Meridian defense has really been stout. And I'm so impressed by watching Riley Zapian playing with that full mask on and that broken nose. And some players had effects. I've seen it, but it's not bothering her a bit.
Boy, she's playing well, and now they come to front court. Looking at a man-to-man defense being used here by Montesano. Come down in the corner with the ball. Rotate back out. It comes to Stuff. Stuff with it. Stuff look to the right corner. Go down to Zapian. Zapian passes off to Backlund. Backlund starts to drive in. Back to Zapian. Shot is not going to go. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. No good. And the rebound taken this time by Montesano, but there'll be a foul on Stuff. I think that's her second foul.
Yeah, underneath the basket, got caught up in there, and Emily will pick up the personal. But I got to really credit Meridian banging the glass hard with a little bit undersized lineup compared to the opponent. But, man, they're not backing down a bit.
You know, they're playing a very intelligent game. Everybody's thinking and doing the right thing as they come down on offense or defense.
But it is bonus time. That's 7th team foul against Meridian.
Shayla Flosk at the line. Flosk foul shot, no good. And again, it's taken this time by Montesano. Inside it goes to Spradlin. Spradlin turns, shoots, misses the lay-in. Rebound grabbed off by Meridian. Wow, she missed badly. And now, as Zapian came down, she was collided with, and there was a traveling violation on the steal. Meridian will get it back.
Yeah, Montesano had it briefly, but then they had their player get caught up in the air and traveled with it, so right back to the Trojans.
Boy, and you worry about Zapian. She took a hit there head on, and she's got that face mask already from a broken nose, but she didn't back down. Down the other way now. The ball is stolen here by Montesano. They come the other way. Come down the right sideline. Pass going down to Quinn. Quinn back out front. driving down the middle. A driving shot is going to miss for Floss. Wow, she came in like a freight train and shot Medfect coming in probably too hard, and the ball went off the glass.
That time Spradley got away with quite a bit of contact underneath the basket coming over the back of one of the Trojans. It ended up going out of bounds off Meridian, and no foul on Spradlin.
5:37 left here in the first half. Meridian leads at 18-13. Loser out game. Pass to the corner for a 10-footer. Misses. Zapien, the rebound. Has it stolen away from behind. And now the second shot. Stolen by Zapien. Zapien passes down for the lay-in by Gray. Missed the lay-in. Back out. The ball comes to Montesano. Wow, they had a good, easy lay-in that time that just wouldn't go.
They'd like that one back.
Bartlett come down the other way. Talley in the corner. Her shot misses. Rebound. Grabbed off. Meridian. Fast breaking. Racing down across the line hard is Fitzgerald. She puts up a shot. It rattles in and out. Spradlin got the rebound, but she was hammered from behind. It's going to be a foul against Meridian. Boy, she is a presence inside.
Yeah.
You just can't get the ball away from her.
Well, once she establishes her spot on the floor, it's pretty tough to move her out of there, Dick, and that's what happened in that case, and Meridian made contact underneath to pick up the foul. 18 fouls now on the Trojans. 5:01 to play here in the half.
So Spradlin will be shooting the 1-and-1, so we walk down the other end of the court. 18, she's only hit 1 of 4 so far. Let's see what happens. Spradlin takes a look. Foul shot is up. This one is good. 18-14, Meridian leads by 4. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Loser out game. The Meridian Trojans battling here in the Sun Dome in Yakima, trying to stay alive. After this game, it's double elimination. Second shot is up and good. 18-15, 3-point lead for Meridian. They come down across the timeline, look to the corner. Fitzgerald out front. 3-point shot by Backlund. One doesn't go, and the rebound is grabbed off here by Bonnie.
That was a deep three.
Montesano, deep in the corner, Flosk. Flosk with it. Reverse pivot. A 360 a couple of times. All the way down the left sideline to Talley. Inside to Spradlin. Stolen by Meridian. 2-on-2 fast break. Driving up the middle. Backlund misses. Probably should have dished off. She was under heavy pressure and missed the shot. And now a timeout is going to be taken. Timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the score. Meridian 18 and Montesano 15 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Back here in the Sun Dome, Dick Stark along with Dennis Rahm, where the Meridian Trojans trying to stay alive in this tournament. As it's a loser-out game, they lead at 18-15. They played very well so far, Dennis.
They have indeed, and doing a great job on Spradlin, the big interior player, averaging 23 points a game coming in. Right now with 4:27.5, Dick, she has 3 points on 3 of 6 at the line.
Inbounds pass from Montesano, come to Bartlett. Bartlett with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Talley. Talley, 3-point shot. Misses badly. Gets her own rebound, though. Back up and in. Yeah, she hit glass, and it came right back to her, and she stepped in and laid it in.
Yeah, Meridian kind of fell asleep defensively. There's 7 for Talley.
1-point lead here for the Meridian Trojans. Nice pass inside for Zapien, but she can't finish, and the rebound is taken here by Montesano.
In the last couple minutes, Dick, that's 3 misses underneath for Meridian.
Pass come down the corner to Talley of Montesano. The Bulldogs throw it away. You know, this intense defense, they're going to switch the call. It's going to go out of bounds now to Montesano.
Apparently off the fingers of one of the Trojan defenders over there on the far side.
3:46 left here in the half. 3-point shot by Toyra goes down, and Montesano has regained the lead. 20-18, 2-point lead for Montesano. Out front, Zapien. Zapien look to the left. Come down, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald drives, shoots, and it won't go. Rebound is grabbed off by Talley of Montesano.
Meridian certainly getting the looks they want. They just have to convert.
Here comes Bartlett the other way. 2-point lead here now for Montesano. Man-to-man defense being used both ways. 3-point shot misses everything that time. It was Toyra who just hit one. This time it was an air ball. Quickly down the other way. Here come the Meridian Trojans. Harrison, left-hand hook shot. Won't go. Rebound grabbed off by who else but Spradlin. Spradlin outlets, and here comes Bartlett now down across the line. Bartlett, left side, Talley. Talley, 18-footer, goes down.
She's got the hot hand. 9 points, leads all scorers.
Boy, she was wide open on that one, just outside the foul line. 22-18 now. 4-point lead for the Montesano Bulldogs. Here comes Meridian to front court. On the right side, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald around the pick, can't get the shot. Good defense here by Montesano. Come down now to Zapien. Zapien with the ball, looking for Cutters. Comes to the high post for a shot that is just short off the iron by Backlund, and the rebound is pulled off by Montesano. Boy, Meridian's just gone cold. Here comes Talley the other way, doesn't shoot. Dishes back out on top to Floss. Floss throws it away.
Yeah, Dick, in the last 3 or 4 minutes here in the second quarter, the Trojans have missed at least 4 shots right under the basket.
So see if they can regroup. 2:11 left here in the half. Montesano leads it 22-18. Inbounds pass to Fitzgerald. Elise brings it down across the timeline. Zapien signaling a play. Goes to the high post. Looking for a high-low game? No, back to Zapien. 3-point shot goes down. Zapien from long range. And Meridian, back within one now. 22-21, it's a 1-point game. Montesano with the ball. Down it comes to Floss. Floss, cross-court pass. 3-point shot, misses everything. Rebound, grabbed off and taken here by Harrison. Harrison come down the other way to the corner. A 3 from the corner won't go, but the rebound taken by Meridian. Here's Zapien. 3-point shot won't go. Rebound grabbed off Meridian. And as the ball crashes out of bounds, let's see if something's called here.
It's going to be Meridian basketball, they say. Out of bounds to the Trojans. And those missed 3-pointers oftentimes result in a long rebound, and it's played to the favor of the Trojans.
Boy, they have done a great job here on this possession. Down across the line. Here they come again. Out front, Zapien on the left corner. Look to the corner, going all the way down now to Harrison. Harrison back out front. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Nice pass underneath for the lay-in by Gray.
Beautiful pass.
Just a nice bounce pass right down in the paint for a wide-open lay-in. And Meridian now leads at 23-22 with a minute left in the first half. Out front, here comes Toira. Toira, right side. Flosk. Her shot is off the iron. No good. Zapien had the rebound, lost it. Rebound then grabbed off. Inside goes to Spradlin. Spradlin lays it in.
Her first field goal, 5 points now in total here in the first half.
Yeah, she got inside possession. Nobody could stop her. Zapien now. They'll save it maybe for the last shot. 35 seconds remain. Out front. Top of the circle of the basketball. 24-20. Here's a 3-point shot that won't go. Meridian gets the rebound. Zapien to the foul line. Dishes inside for a lay-in by Gray. Beautiful high-low game going from Zapien to Gray for the easy lay-in, and Meridian has regained the lead. They steal the ball with 14 seconds. Zapien driving, shooting, scoring. Zapien coast to coast right through 3 defenders. 27-24 Meridian. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. 3-point shot off the glass. And here at halftime, with a very thrilling final minute of play, the Meridian Trojans take the lead 27-24 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com.
It's time to get the KPUG Prep Basketball Halftime Show underway with a look at stats, highlights, and a sports update on KPUG and KPUG1170.com.
Well, back here at the Sun Dome, Dick Stark with Dennis Rahman. Wow, I'll tell you, the last minute took our breath away.
Yeah, nice way to close it out as Meridian leading at the end of the first quarter by 5, 16-11, then surrendered the lead to the higher-rated opponent here in Montesano, but they came back, closed off strong at the end with 5 consecutive points and take a 3-point lead at the half, 27-24, Dick, and we'll await the official numbers from the half. They've been having some computer problems, so not sure if we'll even have those, but unofficially leading the way for the Trojans is Riley Zapien, their outstanding guard with 10 first-half points and leads all scorers, by the way. Next off, we have Kiana Gray with 6. 3 for Fitzgerald, a couple for Backlund and for Sipma off the bench. And for Montesano, they're led by the 9 points of Josie Talley, and Talley has 1 3-pointer in that mix. Then it is Phlox with 6, 5 each for Josie Tyra and for Jordan Spradlin. Now, Jordan Spradlin, when you can hold her to 5 points and a half, you have done a job defensively, and that's what the Meridian Trojans accomplished, averaging 23 points a game coming in. Spradlin only 1 field goal and 3 of 6 at the line.
I'm guessing that no one all season long has held her that much because she's broken all the scoring records down there. She's been the MVP of the league for 2 consecutive years. But, I wanted to talk about that the play of Zapian. The last, there was about 15 seconds left. She somehow stole the ball, and there were 3 defenders back, and she kind of zigzagged through all of them and scored. It was a tremendous play.
Yeah, it really was. So the Trojans, again, we talked about it in the pregame, kind of living on house money, the underrated team coming into this tournament, trying to win again. They've won 8 of their last 10, making a real strong postseason push here, and trying to earn a trip into the quarterfinals if they can hang on and win here, but a whole half a play to go in this one. Dick, we've got more action coming up later today here on the girls 1A tournament in this elimination day of play. It will be Mount Baker taking on Zilla. Expect Zilla to have a big crowd here close to home here in Yakima, so that could be a pretty fired-up crowd for the Zilla Leopards in that one. Mount Baker, Zilla, 2 p.m. to schedule tip. We'll have that game for you, but it'll be on our sister station, AM 930 KBAI, because at the same time at 2 o'clock, it'll be Linden against Lindbergh, and that will be boys action from the 2A tournament. Loser out affair, Linden-Lindbergh, 2 o'clock. That'll be right here on KPUG. And one more game later tonight involving Whatcom County teams. That'll be on KPUG right here as well. The Linden girls against Olympic at 7:15 this evening.
Boy, great basketball, and hope you're all enjoying it on our Cascade Radio Group radio stations. We'll be back with more here at halftime after this break, as the score at halftime is Meridian 27, Montesano 24 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Well, back here in the Sun Dome, Dick Stark with Dennis Rahm, where the Meridian Trojans are trying to keep their Cinderella season going, and so far they've acquitted themselves very well against a highly regarded Montesano team, and they've held the top scorer, one of the top scorers coming into this tournament, to just, 5 points at halftime?
Well, we think 5 points. We've got some really interesting numbers that don't match up from the official scores. And now I know they have been having some computer problems, but we got a number of players scoring totals different from what we have here at courtside. So they say these are the official stats. Will go with that. But shooting-wise, Dick, in the first half of play, 32% from the field from Montesano on 9 of 28, only 1 of 4 on three-pointers. They turned it 9 times in the first half. For Meridian, 36.4%, 12 of 33, 3 of 9 on three-pointers for 33%. And also they have the Trojans with 8 turnovers, and it seemed like they had more than 8 turnovers in that first half as well, but that's the number that we'll live with.
Okay, ready to start the second half. Meridian will have possession. Fitzgerald will inbounds. And coming in to take the pass, Riley Zapian. And what a half she's had. Well, the whole team. Just a great team effort by Meridian. So now they will inbounds and come into Zapian. Zapian at the point, working against the man-to-man defense. Look right side, halfway down to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald hit a 3 early on. Drives up the middle, trying to get a shot. Dishes out, come to Zapian. Her shot misses. Grabbed off, though, by Meridian. Come back out front to Fitzgerald. Zapian in the paint with the basketball. Zapian, three-point shot goes down. Zapian, and Meridian takes a 30-24 lead. The inbounds pass slapped away and out of bounds by Meridian. It'll be out of bounds to Montesano. And so the Meridian Trojans doing very well indeed here at the Sun Dome. And now a timeout quickly taken, and we're going to be back in 1 minute with the score. Meridian 30 and Montesano 24 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Okay, Montesano's coach Julia Graves trying to settle her team down because of this run by Meridian. They have the basketball. Montesano with possession. Come down the right sideline to Flock. Great defense here by Meridian. Out front, top of the circle now. They rotate all the way around down the left side to Talley. Talley goes inside. Long hope shot is not going to hit anything. Goes out of bounds. Boy, Meridian's got them rattled.
They really do. And Spradlin just not able to work free and get a hold of the basketball. You average 23 points. Tough to get up there if you don't ever get a touch.
Yeah. Down the other way. Zapian across the timeline. Look to the left side. Halfway down, Backlund. Backlund with it. Come around to pick. Backlund still, heavy contact out front, nothing called. Top of the circle with a Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald backs away. Zapian, nice pass inside for the lay-in by Gray. Beautiful pass from Zapian to Gray for the easy lay-in. That's about the third time.
Yeah, 10 points for Gray now.
The lead pass come in. She's wide open. Spradlin misses the lay-in. Puts it up again. She's fouled. Wow.
Going to have to earn it at the free throw line. 2 chances there. Could not get it to go. Missed the first and followed up with the offensive rebound, then fouled on the attempt.
Boy, and this is the gal that just scored at will almost all season long, but nothing here against Meridian. She'll shoot from the foul line. Foul shot is on the way, and it is good. Rattles in. Meridian with their biggest lead of the ball game. They lead at 32-25, 7-point lead.
Spradlin, we have her unofficially with 6 points, one more than what the scoring total showed at the half.
Missed the second foul shot. Down the other way, here comes Meridian. Nice dish to the left corner to Backlund. Backlund with a basketball. On top it comes to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, Zapian from the corner, misses. Rebound, goes out of bounds to Montesano. Boy, Zapian's really been doing a job here for the Meridian Trojans.
She has indeed. Unofficially have her with a game-high 13 points.
Now down the other way, racing across the timeline with the basketball. Cross-court pass left corner, going all the way down to Toira. Toira shot no good. Spradlin back up and good. That time she had inside position. It was an easy lay-in.
And did a nice job shifting to the left hand to score it off the window.
32-27, Meridian leads. Zapian across the line. 5:35 left in the third quarter of play. Backlund with it. Backlund, nice skip pass inside, but in front of Gray. Gray couldn't get to it. It goes out of bounds to Montesano. So full court pressure here by Meridian as Montesano will inbounds. Trying to find cutters. They do. Ball is knocked loose, stolen by Meridian. Great job. It was Fitzgerald who stole the ball and then threw it off the leg of one of the Montesano Bulldogs. It's out of bounds here to Meridian. Zapian will inbounds. 32-27, Meridian leads. Loser out game here in the Sundome. The inbounds pass. In the paint. Crossover step for a shot that misses. Rebound. Grabbed off by Stuff. Stuff is tied up on the arrow. It goes out of bounds to Montesano. Boy, this full court pressure has caused some problems here for Montesano.
Yeah, it has indeed. Nice job, Kiana Gray, working one-on-one against the big Spradlin inside, not backing down.
And it's nothing sophisticated, just a man-to-man press. Down across the line now. Here comes Montesano. Still with the basketball. Coming to the right corner is Talley. Talley drives. Outlets out on top to Floss. Her shot, no good. Rebound, tipped up, no good. Spradlin has it. Back up, no good. She was fouled.
Wow, Spradlin gets away with a lot of playing over the back. And she did right there to tap that ball and get another chance at it, but it looked like she came through the Meridian player.
Yeah. So she'll be at the line now shooting 2 shots. 32-27, Meridian leads. Foul shot by Spradlin is on the way, and it is good.
It was Gray that picked up the personal foul, just her first.
32-28. Boy, the intensity of this Meridian team. They're not leaving anything in the tank. Second shot is up, and is also good. So Spradlin picking up her scoring momentum right now. 32-29. Meridian leads by 3. Pass to the corner is slapped out of bounds. Floss got a hand on it for Meridian.
You mentioned Spradlin, not a good sign for the Trojans. She's up to double figures now with 10 points, and they don't want to let her get loose and untracked.
Meridian calls a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the score. Meridian 32, Montesano 29 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. 32-29 the score now in favor of the Meridian Trojans, a loser-out game here at the Sun Dome in Yakima. And the Trojans have played very, very well. Inbounds pass now, come out on top. Harrison with it. Harrison looking in the paint, being double-teamed now, looking for some help. Come all the way out front to Zapian. Zapian around the pick. Zapian driving. Nice pass inside for a lay-in. Again, she goes to Gray, and she and Kiana Gray have got a high-low game that's working to perfection. 34-29, a 5-point lead for Meridian. Come all the way across court to Toira. Toira on top, Bartlett. Bartlett driving, shooting, fouled, and she will be at the line. It was Stuff picking up the foul. I think that may be her third.
Nice job by Bartlett that time to attack quickly off the dribble and try to lull the defense a little bit.
34-29, Meridian leads. So now at the foul line, here's Bartlett. Her foul shot misses. And Montesano hasn't shot that well from the line.
Bartlett only 1 point, 1 of 3 at the free throw line.
Shoot again. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. A loser-out game. Tetero comes back in for Meridian. And now shooting a second shot. Bartlett's up. No good again. Rebound. Going outside. Picked off by Zapian. Zapian comes to front court with it. Zapian down in the corner with a pass now to Harrison. Harrison back to Zapian. Has it ripped away. So a good steal by Bartlett. Just took it right out of the hands of Zapian. Down the left sideline we come. In the baseline now. It comes to Talley. Talley underneath. Misses the lay-in. And now Spradlin goes back up with it. She may have been fouled. Well, it's almost impossible to stop her.
Yeah, she's gobbling up a lot of rebounds in this game, and they're on the offensive end trying to clean it up and was grabbed and held, but she'll go back to the line here to shoot a pair.
And so Jordan Spradlin, a 6'1" senior, hits the foul shot. She has a 23-point scoring average. 34-30, Meridian leads by 4. A new player comes in for Meridian for the first time, or rather for Montesano for the first time. That's Quinn, a 5'3" senior. Second shot is up and good. So 34-31, a 3-point lead for Meridian. Here they come across the line. Zapian on the dribble. 3:52 left here in the third. Look to the high post. Down it comes in the corner to Sipma. Sipma thinking about it. Won't put it up. Nice pass up the middle for a driving shot that won't go. As going up the middle, Tannis Harrison was fouled. And Harrison, I believe, will be shooting 2 shots.
Harrison's looked good in her time on the floor.
Yeah. That's just the first team foul against Montesano in the second half. There are 4 against Meridian. Foul shot is up and down. She got it. Tannis Harrison, a 5'10" junior.
Showed a good burst off the dribble that time to draw the foul.
35-31. Meridian leads it by 4. 3:40 left here in the third. Second shot. High arching shot. She got both of them. 2 points in the game for her. So Harrison with 2 of them. 36-31. 5-point lead Meridian. Out front, Bartlett, left to right. Cross-court pass all the way down in the corner. Inside to Spradlin. Lays it up. Misses, but she's fouled again. Maybe your best strategy. She only hits about 50% from the line, and when they're fouling her, they're really almost gimmies right under the basket.
Montesano, Dick, to their credit, have done a better job of finding a way to throw over the top of that double-team defense and get the ball to Spradlin.
Spradlin's foul shot on the way, and this one is good. Well, she's keeping him in the game right now. 36-32, a 4-point lead for Meridian. Didn't go up on the scoreboard yet.
She has 13 points now and has hit 5 in a row, 6 of her last 7 at the line, so beginning to heat up there.
Will shoot again. Scoreboard must be waiting for the second shot. It's on the way. Got them both. Now they go up on the board. 36-33, a 3-point lead for Meridian. Now as they come down into front court, the ball almost knocked loose as attacking the ball, Tutterow was doubled up. Foul called here against Montesano. That'll be their second team foul. So Meridian will inbounds. Handling the basketball underneath is Fitzgerald.
I think this officiating crew's done a nice job letting them play here today.
They have. Way back out front, Backlund. Backlund with the ball. Drives. Can't get a shot. Come out front with the ball. Tutterow. Back over. It comes to Backlund. 3-point shot. Won't go. Rebound. Grabbed off. They try to get it back up, but the rebound is taken by Spradlin. Spradlin in a double team. Has it tipped away, but it's out of bounds here to Montesano.
Wow, that was close. Almost banged it off her own leg that time.
Yeah. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. Meridian leads at 36-33. Full court pressure, man-to-man press. And now the pass comes into Spradlin. Slapped away by Meridian. They're having a hard time figuring out this press. Trying to find a cutter, and they don't really have an offense geared against it. Usually, if you set a back pick and send somebody deep, and Meridian steals the ball. Come to the left side. Fitzgerald, 3-point shot goes down. It was Fitzgerald with her second three. 39-33 now, a 6-point lead here for the Meridian Trojans. Driving up the middle with the basketball. Stolen by Meridian. Here they come. 2-on-1 break. Nice pass for the lay-in that is good. The lay-in was by Tutterow. Beautiful fast break, 3-on-1, and Meridian passed beautifully for the easy lay-in. They're up by 8 points, their biggest lead of the game. Over it comes to Bartlett. Bartlett out front, overhead pass. Come down the left sideline to Talley. Talley with the basketball. 41-33 in favor of Meridian. The ball is knocked loose. Spradlin back up, fouled again. Wow, she's living at the line.
Yeah, she really is, and not able to convert. That's the one good thing in there, having difficulty getting baskets. And
2:13 left in the third. So Spradlin at the line. Spradlin's foul shot is up and no good. And now a lot of substitutions coming in here for Meridian. Coming back for the first time is Holtz. McKenna Holtz in for the first time.
Spradlin Dick had hit 6 in a row and misses there.
The foul shot is up, and this one is good. Full court pressure here now by Montesano, and the ball goes into the hands. Oh, a traveling violation called against Meridian. The full court pressure, and they really weren't ready for the press. 41-34, so just a mental error here by Meridian. Didn't see the press coming that time because it hadn't been employed for quite a while by Montesano. So they have possession. Montesano with the basketball. Cross it comes to Toira. Toira with it, looking for Spradlin. They want to go there. Cross-court pass out front to Flosk. Flosk, come back to the left side. 3-point shot, won't go. Nice rebound, pulled off here by Meridian. It was just a great board, pulled off by Fitzgerald. She's a good ball handler. Fitzgerald, come to the right side, all the way down deep into the corner now with the ball to Harrison. Shot is up, no good. Put back, no good, but a foul from behind, and Meridian will be at the line.
Yeah, nice job for the Trojans to follow that time. McKenna Holtz in the game, sophomore, trailing to play, went right back up, drew the foul.
So McKenna Holtz at the line. 41-34, Meridian leads. 1:43 left here in the third quarter of play. Loser out game. Foul shot, no good. She'll shoot again. So Holtz, just a sophomore.
Looking for her first point of the game, Dick.
41-34 in favor of Meridian. Holtz bounces the basketball. Takes aim. The foul shot is up. This one is again no good. Rebound taken off by Montesano. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Coming down across the timeline, Bartlett. Bartlett look to the left corner. down to Talley. Talley back out on top. Spartland inside, lays it up. No good. Up again, no good. Well, that, I think, could have been a bad call. That looked like a great check, and an official out of position on the far side of the court that didn't have, there was a referee right there on the scene, and it's called for the other. It looked like a great check. But anyhow, at the line will be Spradlin.
Spradlin with 15 points, Dick, 11 at the free throw line.
First shot now is up. No good. Boy, you know, the best strategy is fouling her. Almost unstoppable when she gets inside position with her size. Second shot by Spradlin is on the way. It rims and goes down. 41-35 now in favor of Meridian. Down across the line comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald driving, tries to dish, finally gets it off to the right sideline where it's saved by Meridian. Top of the circle, the ball goes to Holtz. Holtz with it. Nice pass in the paint as it goes into Tunnero. Tunnero tries to get it off. The ball is knocked loose. Saved by Meridian in the corner by Stuff. Stuff drives, tries to come inside. Picked off by Montesano. So here they come the other way. Bartlett the other way. 55 seconds left in the third. Bartlett inside. Spratland misses. Rebound. Grabbed off, though, by Toira. Top of the circle to Bartlett. Montesano has the basketball. Toira comes around to pick. And there's a big collision there. Two players go down. Let's see which way it will go. That will be the seventh team foul against Meridian, which means that Montesano will have the 1-and-1.
Yeah, total fouls have been lopsided. Many more called on Meridian, but that's due to the fact most of them have come against Spradlin, the big post player.
Josie Talley at the line, a 5'7" senior. The foul shot way up in the air, but short, and the rebound is pulled off by Meridian. Looking for some help now. Come over on the left side to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, boy, she handles that ball so well. Heavy pressure, but she can handle it. Come down the right sideline. In the corner, it goes to Stuff. Stuff back out front, rotate the basketball. Fitzgerald driving, shooting, rolls off, no good. Rebound pulled off by Montesano. 17 seconds remain, third quarter. Full-length pass to the left side, all the way down deep in the corner. They want to go inside to Spradlin. Out front with the basketball. Bartlett, left to right, right to left. Goes to Spradlin. Spradlin, cross-court pass out front. Toira, shot goes down, a three-pointer for Toira. At the buzzer, that was a key shot for Montesano, and timeout here after three. And the score is Meridian 41 and Montesano 38 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Well, back here in the Sun Dome, Dick Stark with Dennis Rahm. 8 minutes left in the season for one of these two teams.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the Trojans have had the lead at the end of every quarter of play. The most important one, the fourth quarter, coming up now, Dick.
Yeah, and there's been a little bit of a run here by Montesano. Meridian has possession. Come down to Stuff in the corner. Stuff with the basketball. Out front, top of the circle. Rotate the basket around. Come inside the paint. A double team on Harrison. Cross court they come now. Zapian hasn't been on the floor in quite some time. Looking in the paint, nothing there. Ball knocked loose, grab back, stolen by Montesano, but they lose it out of bounds. So it'll be out of bounds to Meridian.
And they're going to give it back to Montesano.
Wow. Didn't get that one. Lindsey Moore in now also for Meridian. Driving, lay-in is good. Bartlett, she goes coast to coast. Nobody picked her up. She was wide open.
Her first field goal has 3 points now.
Just took the lane. Nobody was there. 41-40. Meridian by 1 point, and a foul called away from ball against Meridian. Wow.
Apparently someone put out an elbow that time, and we see the illustration from the official there. Unfortunately, it was right in front of the official, and so the ball coming back the other way. Right now, Montesano a chance, Dick, to get the lead back.
Well, we had an 8-point lead for Meridian here a little while ago. Now a couple of the starters coming, 4 of the starters coming back in for Meridian. Out front, Bartlett. Bartlett, cross-court pass to Toira. Toira with the basketball. Wayne comes down inside of the paint. Back out front it comes. Now they go inside for Spradlin. Picked off by Meridian. Great job defensively as they stepped into the passing lane and picked the ball away. Come down the corner. Nothing inside. Bad pass there by Meridian as the ball is taken away by Montesano. Just a pass that was too hard for her teammate to handle. Down the other way we come. Bartlett with the basketball. Cross-court pass. Talley drives. Can't shoot. Back out front. Left side. Bartlett. 11 on the shot clock. Inside. Bartlett misses, but she's fouled. She'll go to the... No!
Stepped out of bounds.
Called the other way.
Or stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure.
Boy, a break there for Meridian.
She was pinned right there on the baseline.
Yeah. 41-40 the score. A 1-point lead for Meridian.
That's what it was. Just stepped out of bounds, no foul. Big break.
Zapien coming down the other way. Zapien, look to the left side. Go over to Gray. Zapien, Gray. Gray with the basketball. And a foul going to be called here against Josie Talley of Montesano. Montesano's going to be in the double bonus, and Meridian's not even in the 1-and-1 yet. It's the fourth team foul against Montesano. Pass come into Zapien. Zapien with the basketball. Look to the left side. Come down halfway, Gray. Gray with the ball. Wants to go inside. Can't. Back on top. Backlund. Fitzgerald. Hook shot. Goes off the glass and down. Wow. How about that?
That was clutch.
A 5-foot hook off the glass. 43-40. Meridian leads it by 3. Down the other way. Bartlett got away with a push. Bartlett, as they come into front court now, maybe a tie ball. What's the call here?
Foul going to be coming up here on Meridian. One of the interesting things, Dick, Meridian did not go to the free throw line at all in the first half, and they've had only 4 attempts here in the second half.
Wow. Could be the difference in the game. 43-40 the score. A 3-point lead for Meridian, and again, at the line is Bartlett. Her foul shot misses. Fortunately, Montesano hasn't shot that well from the line. Bartlett will shoot again, a 5'4" senior with a 4-point scoring average. Her foul shot is up. This one rattles in. Meridian by 2, 43-41. Long lead pass, coming all the way down the corner to Gray. Gray, down in the corner. 3-point shot goes down. That was Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald, a rainmaker from deep in the corner.
And Fitzgerald now up to 11.
Come to the corner now. Driving with the basketball is Talley. Her ball is knocked away. Stolen by Zapien. Here comes Meridian. 3-on-2. Zapien. Nice dish for the lay-in. Again, it was Zapien. A 2-on-1 break as she went underneath. Got the ball to Lindsey Moore for the lay-in, and a timeout taken here by Montesano. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the score. Meridian 48 and Montesano 41 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Well, back here in the Sun Dome, the Meridian Trojans on a bit of a run here have regained a 7-point lead. And Dennis, I was going to say, Meridian has run 3 picture-perfect fast breaks. It's just exactly a way a coach would diagram it. Get the ball to the middle, have a 3-on-1, and then go to the open shooter. They've done it just perfectly.
They have indeed. They're really fun to watch in the open floor, and they do have certainly the quickness advantage against their opponent, Montesano, who wants to establish more of that inside game.
5 minutes left in the game. The winner goes on. The loser is out of the tournament. Meridian leads at 48-41. Out in front, Talley. Talley with the ball. High post pass to Bartlett. Bartlett driving, shooting, missing. Rebound. Put back up by Sparlin. No good, but she'll be at the line one more time. Boy, how many trips to the line?
We'll tally them up here, but free throw advantage is going to be about 27 or 28-4 in terms of attempts after these two.
So again, Jordan Spradlin at the line, a 6'1" senior with a 23-point scoring average. The foul shot is up, and this one is good. 48-42, Meridian by 6.
If my numbers are right, this will be Spradlin's 20th free throw attempt.
Wow. Meridian fortunate she's not hitting. She'll shoot again. Spradlin. The foul shot is up. This one is no good. Rebound grabbed off by Meridian. They're in a double team to get the ball out to Fitzgerald. Here comes Fitzgerald. Driving. Fitzgerald. Shot is up and in. Fitzgerald drove to the top of the K and just drilled a 2.
Boy, that's the way to stick that pull-up jumper.
Oh, wow. She had it all the way and didn't hesitate. 50-42 Meridian. Now the ball go down the left side to Toira. Toira looking to the far corner. Goes down to Flosh. Flosh inside. Spradlin drives, shoots. Fouled again, and Spradlin will again go to the line.
Well, right now it's get the ball to Spradlin, let her get fouled, and try to make something happen at the free throw line.
Wow.
You talked about Fitzgerald. She is really carrying this Trojan team here. 10 points in the second half after 3 in the first half.
Wow. Okay, Spradlin's foul shot is no good. She isn't hitting any better than 50%, I don't think, from the line, and so that's cost them a lot of points. She'll shoot again. 50-42, Meridian by 8. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game. Second shot is good. Full court pressure here by Montesano. Ball comes into Zapian. Zapian setting up the offense. Calling for a play. Look to the right sideline. Come down to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with the basketball. Drive the baseline. Fitzgerald shoots, misses. Rebound, grabbed off. Spradlin. Spradlin outlets. Here they come. Montesano with the basketball. Down the corner. Wide open three goes down from long range. Not sure who got that one.
Toira, and that's 11 for her.
So that is a three-point shot that makes it 50-46, and Meridian is now leading it by 4 points. Zapian throws it away, and just a miscommunication. There was a player there, but she thought the pass was for someone else and didn't go after it. It would just go straight into the bench of Montesano.
I think Zapian was assuming her teammate was going to cut towards the basket. It didn't happen, and the ball just went out of bounds.
Out the other way. Here's Montesano with the basketball. Bartlett with it. Out front. Ball knocked loose. They get it back. Flosk drives to the foul line. And a foul. Let's see what's going to be called. Maybe a push-off.
Yeah.
A push-off here against Montesano. That's the 5th team foul. And still, Meridian is not even in the 1-and-1.
Yeah, no doubt about it that time, Dick. Just fended off that time with the forearm and drew the foul.
50-46 in favor of Meridian. They lead by 4. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in this one. Loser out game. Timeout taken. We'll break 30 seconds. Right back here at the Sundome, where it's Meridian 50 and Montesano 46 on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. Well, back here in the Sundome, we're seeing a thrilling ball game, and sometimes you feel like it's David and Goliath, Dennis, because of the size inside of that top scorer for Montesano. But what a job by Meridian. They're a Cinderella team. They got a lot of fans here pulling for them. But, it's a white knuckler. We're looking at a game that could go either way. It's a 4-point lead, but the way both these teams can score, you never know what's going to happen.
Well, if I could read my scribbling correctly here, Dick, 18 points for Spradlin to lead everybody in scoring, but only 4 of those from the field, 2 field goals and 14 points at the line.
Full court pressure now as the ball comes into Zapian. Zapian and Meridian coming down across the line. 3:23 left in the game. Loser out game. Zapian on top. Look to the left side. Come down to Backlund. Backlund with the basketball. Zigzags left to right, right to left. Back out front, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald rotates Zapian. Zapian, they want to go high-low again. Zapian, nice around the pick. And then as the ball comes underneath, the ball comes into the hands of Meridian. They come right back out front with a good job of saving it underneath. I think it was Harrison. Stuff.
Wow.
Stuff saved it, but now a foul is called.
Now 3 seconds in the key.
3 seconds.
Boy,
wow.
That's really too bad. And a great job by Emily Stuff that time to get the ball back out to try and reset the offense. Very smart play, but someone got camped out underneath the rim.
So here comes Montesano, 50-46.
That's
Meridian
quick, by the way.
Yeah. Meridian leads by 4. 2:50 left in this game. Look to the right side. Halfway down, Toira. Toira with the basketball. Comes back on top of the circle with the ball to Flosk. Flosk driving to the corner. Flosk back out front. Bartlett, 3-point shot. Won't go. Rebound is going to go out of bounds to Meridian. A lucky break there for Meridian as Spradlin got a hand on it.
Smart play by Elise Fitzgerald, knowing the ball was going to belong to them, just stealing out on the baseline and letting it go out of bounds instead of trying to risk a grab under there.
2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Zapian coming down the other way now for the Meridian Trojans. Zapian on top, still handling the basketball, looking for a pick. Come to the right side. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with it. Back it down to the corner. They drive underneath. Come to Zapien. Zapien tosses it away. Made a mistake that time, right into the hands of Talley. Talley comes the other way to Bartlett. Bartlett with the basketball. Bartlett drives to the corner. Bartlett, cross-court pass out front. Three-point shot off the iron, no good. Rebound, Meridian, and then a foul will be called here against Montesano, and still Meridian is not in the 1-and-1.
Yeah, boy, 16 fouls only against Montesano, so Trojans will bring it out of the backcourt, clinging to that 4-point lead here with 2:02 to play in the game.
2 minutes and 2 seconds left. Meridian in possession now. Loser out game at the state basketball tournament. So the Trojans will inbound. Zapien coming down the other way. Zapien very slowly with the basketball. Take a little time off the clock. 1:54 left. High post pass coming out of Gray. Gray back to Zapien. Zapien driving. Zapien shooting. It rolls off. No good. Spradlin the rebound. Spradlin outlets. Here comes Bartlett the other way. Bartlett throw all the way down deep in the corner. Back out to Bartlett. Cross-court pass, left side. Frost, three-point shot. Won't go. Rebound. There was a push there, and now grabbed off by Montesano again. Foul line, wide open shot. Won't go. Rebound, grabbed off. Montesano. Bartlett with the basketball. Bartlett back over to Talley. Talley to Bartlett. But they want Spradlin. Can't get to her. Good double team. Back out right side. Come to Floss. Floss with the basketball. 17 on the shot clock. Bartlett with the basketball. Bartlett shot is blocked by Meridian. What a great defensive play by the Meridian Trojans. They blocked the shot. Now Zapien in backcourt is fouled, and finally Meridian will go to the foul line.
And I'll tell you what a great job by that Trojan defense, not allowing Spradlin to touch the basketball in that entire sequence under there. They could not get her the ball. They wanted to. That was the focus of Montesano, but no way could they get her the ball. Now big front end of a 1-and-1.
Zapien's foul shot is up. It rolls off. No good. Rebound grabbed off by Spradlin. 55 seconds left. Quickly the other way. Here comes Bartlett. Bartlett driving. Bartlett, they call a timeout. Montesano will call a timeout. We'll hang in here right now with just 50 seconds left of the game. And right now, you know darn well that they're going to try and set up a play inside for Spradlin. And they have to, it's a two-possession game right now.
Yeah.
So Meridian can get away with one, but not two, so we'll see what happens.
Well, I think ideally, from Montesano's standpoint, they'd love to get it inside to Spradlin, let her get a shot attempt, hopefully make a field goal, and draw a foul to try and draw the old-fashioned three-point play. Meridian has to be aware of that. If you're going to foul, don't let her make the shot for sure underneath the rim, because she's been about 60% or so at the free throw line, has had a high number of attempts for her game-high 18 points. So you would think that will be the strategy for this Montesano team coming out of the timeout. But with 50.6 seconds, again, Dick, you hit it. It's a two-possession game right now. But Meridian, they've gone tight the last minute or so. They got to execute when they get the ball at the offensive end.
Yeah, a couple of costly turnovers there as they made some bad passes. Mark Gilmore, I'm sure he's had such a good game plan, the way they've doubled up on Jordan Spradlin. And I'm sure he's trying to get him to do the same thing right now, trying to deny her the ball.
And they also had, the Trojans did a tough miss on the front end of a 1-and-1.
Inbounds pass come to Bartlett. Bartlett with the basketball. Double team inside. Now again, a good double team. Come back out front. Top of the circle. Talley. Talley look to the corner. Three-point shot goes down. Was it a three or a two? May have been a two. From the corner, a two goes down. It's a two-point game. 33 seconds left in this basketball game. Zapien coming down across the line. Look over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with the basketball. Left to right, right to left. 22 seconds left. Calling for a pick. Drive, shoots, hits the shot.
Wow.
Fitzgerald hit it from the foul line. 52-48, a 4-point lead now for Meridian. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Here comes Bartlett, driving, shooting, missing, but a foul may be called against Meridian.
Yeah, 7.9 ticks left. Montesano back to the free throw line where they have been making a living in this game. And if they shot a higher percentage, they'd be comfortably in front in this contest. We'll see what they do now. Down 4.
Bartlett at the line. Missed earlier. Shot is no good. 52-48. It's a two-possession game, and 7.9 seconds left. The loser is out of the tournament. I tell you, the white knuckler and the Meridian fans are holding their breath right now.
And probably the player, if you're Meridian, you'd like to have up there, Dick Bartlett, only 2 of 7 at the line.
So Bartlett will shoot again. Bartlett taking aim. The shot is up. It is good. 52-49. Inbounds pass. Come to Zapian. Zapian is fouled immediately, so she'll go to the line with 5.7 seconds left. Good strategy by Montesano.
Yeah, that's a great play there because they leave plenty of time on the clock, 5.7 seconds. And remember now, as we go to the other end, it is still just a 1-and-1. So if there's a miss on the front end and they get the rebound, they've got time to push it up the floor and try and get what could be potentially a game-winning shot on a 3. So a lot going on here in the final seconds. The big thing for Meridian right now would be hit a couple of free throws and you got it.
Yeah, one free throw here by Zapian would be enough to maybe get it out of reach. And now the clock has been changed, and what's going on here?
Well, we know it's not 61 seconds, that's for sure.
They're trying to get this straightened out now.
Yeah, 61 minutes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in for a long haul today.
Yeah, I think so. Should be 6.8 seconds. Well, no, probably 5 seconds. 52-49 score right now. 3-point lead for the Meridian Trojans, hanging on by their fingernails as Zapian goes to the line. We still don't have the correct time on the clock.
And I don't know if they're going to go ahead and go with that.
They have to get that straightened out. They have to get that straightened out.
In the meantime, a lot of pressure being placed on the shoulders of Riley Zapian with a long time to think about this front end of the 1-and-1 coming up, still camped out there at the free throw line. It has been Elise Fitzgerald, who hit a big bucket just moments ago, leading the way with 15 points for Meridian. Zapian right behind with 13. The tail of the game for Meridian, though, is for Fitzgerald. 12 of her 15 have come here in the second half, Dick.
Yeah, you called it, though, Dennis. But the coach for Montesano couldn't have asked for a better situation than stop and have Zapian think about this thing for about 5 minutes before she even gets the shots. Now they call a timeout to try and freeze her, and we'll see what will happen. 6 seconds left. We won't go away.
I think that timeout actually is good for Meridian. Get her off that line.
Absolutely.
She had been camped out there for a long time. I don't think I would have done that if I was the Montesano coach, but he didn't ask me, so that's okay.
And I'm sure right now, Coach Gilmore's saying, don't foul. Whatever you do not foul. So it'll take a 3 to get them into overtime. So if it's going to be a difficult effort in any event, but we've seen those things happen. But if Zapian can get one free throw down,
yeah, should be game.
Yeah, should be game.
Just don't foul on a 3 attempt going the other way. Never say never. Crazy things happen.
Riley Zapian, and I tell you right now, I would give her the game ball. She's at the line. Zapian's foul shot is up, and good! She got it!
There you go.
53-49. The Meridian Trojans will live to play again. They will play tomorrow. They are out of reach with that foul shot. The second shot is up and in. And the Meridian Trojans lead at 54-49. Now they should stand back and just let those shots come. A 3-point shot goes up. The game is over. The Meridian Trojans have defeated Montesano 54-49 in a thrilling basketball game here at the Sun Dome in Yakima. We'll be back in just a moment here on KPUG and KPUG1170.com. I'll tell you, we saw a ball game, and right now we're going to have a chance to talk to one of the basketball players for the Meridian Trojans. Coming over to talk to us right now is going to be Elise Fitzgerald. Elise, you were magnificent out there. Hitting those threes, you had ice in your veins. How did you feel when the first one went down?
You know, I felt like I'm just here to get business done and do what my team needs me to do.
You guys were so unselfish, and the fast breaks, they were picture perfect. You would get the ball in the middle and find the outlet, and everything worked well.
Yeah, a huge philosophy on our team is we win together and we lose together, so we don't care who scores. We're getting the ball to anybody that's open.
Well, it's just fun watching you, and to see the way you guys defended as well inside on Spradlin. I mean, you had her doubled up all night long, and fortunately she wasn't hitting foul shots.
Yeah, she's a great player. She did amazing this game. We just tried our best to keep her off the glass and keep her from doing what she does best.
Well, you guys are a Cinderella team, and now you're going on to play in the double elimination end of it, so it's just great to see you here.
Yeah, we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, great job. Congratulations. Okay, and she was the player of the game as she was selected, and we hope the head coach is coming over here, Mark Gilmore. And we're looking for Mark now. Is he coming? Oh, there's Mark. Sorry, I was looking at Dennis Robb. Mark, what a thrilling basketball game. And I got to say, your game plan was absolutely perfect. You doubled up down below, and Spradlin just couldn't get loose till late in the game.
I tell you, the girls just worked their tails off to try to stop the ball from getting inside. I mean, she's so strong, and, that's one of those games that it's hard to see somebody lose, but that was a great effort, effort.
And the ball movement with your team, the way you guys were looking for the open shooter, the high-low game was just zappy and going down to Gray. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better.
Hey, they were executing what they practiced coming in, and, they worked together, and that's how they got the win. It took a great team effort there. Kids came off the bench for just a few minutes and did a great job of holding things up,
Well, and Zapian did a great job, and then she had the added pressure of having to wait 5 minutes to hit those foul shots.
Yeah.
What did you say during the break?
Oh, I just told him, I said, Riley's going to nail this, and then I said, we want to keep pressure on, but do not foul anybody. And, they've been there before, just in recent weeks here, they've been there quite a bit, so they're starting to understand what to do and what not to do most of the time.
Well, we mentioned earlier, you guys have been a Cinderella team, and the Cinderella story continues. Now you get into the double elimination phase of it, and what a great thing for the fans in the Laurel area.
Oh, fantastic. It's been a long time, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of fan support, and it's just a great time for the girls.
Well, everybody watching the unselfish play and the heads-up play, I mean, you could tell that they knew what they were doing. The fast breaks were picture perfect, and you just had a great game plan, and they executed. So good luck to you, and I know you got a lot of fans waiting for you in the next ball game.
Thank you.
Okay, good job, Coach. And again, that was Mark Gilmore with the Meridian Trojans, and they're going to have a happy dressing room now. Excuse me. Dennis, I was just going to say it's going to be a happy dressing room in there for the Meridian crew. They were just thrilled, of course, to get here and then to win their first game. It was almost like New Year's over there on the bench after they won this game.
Well, it would have been long odds to project them to be into the state quarterfinals, this basketball team, and the Cinderella ride continues here for the Trojans, but this was a well-earned victory today over this team from Montesano, a team that came in much higher seeded in the matchup here against the Meridian Trojans. Montesano, the number 5 seed in terms of the RPI ratings coming in, and it will be Meridian, though, with the smiles and the victory at 54-49. They'll take on Granger on the same floor at 12:15 tomorrow afternoon. Meridian and Granger, the number 3 seeded team in the State 1A girls quarterfinal matchup tomorrow. We don't have official tallies here, it looks like as yet, Dick, but unofficially, let's look at the numbers here for Meridian. They were led by the 15 points each of Elise Fitzgerald and Riley Zapian. Boy, did those two put on a show here. Kiana Gray solid all game through. Some nice passes as well for Gray. She finished in double figures with 12. And then 2 points for Backlund, 2 points for Stupp, a couple of points for Harrison at the free throw line, 2 for Moore, and 2 for Sipma. And for the team from Montesano, they were led by the 18 points of Spradlin, but boy, she had to earn those points. Most of them coming, I believe, only 2 field goals for her, the rest coming at the free throw line. And so she would be one of 2 players in double figures. Also, Toira would finish the game with 11 points for Montesano, Tally with 9, and 5 points for Bartlett as well on the day, and the Flocks would finish with a total of 8.
Well, I tell you, this was one of the more enjoyable basketball games I've seen all year long, and to see this Meridian team just continue to do their thing, it's just fun to watch. And we had a lot of Whatcom County people here pulling for them, and I'm sure we had a lot of good listeners also pulling for the Meridian Trojans. They haven't been here in a long time, and to see them do what they're doing is just a great thing. Well, that's how things are going to wrap up here. And we'll be back with the next one, which is going to be the Mount Baker Mountaineers.
Yeah, and that'll be on our sister station. So if you want to follow Mount Baker, switch it on over to AM 930 KBAI for Mount Baker coming up next against Zilla. And for right here on KPUG, game coming up next, it'll pit the Linden Lions against Lindbergh in boys 2A action and a loser out affair as well. Winner advancing. As all these games tomorrow, the winners go to the quarterfinals. So Linden and Lindbergh coming up next here on KPUG. And again, Mount Baker, Zilla. That'll be on KBAI in just a little bit, the next matchup. And our final game of the day here on day number 1 this Wednesday will be the Linden girls taking on Olympic. That'll be at 7:15 tonight here at the Sun Dome, and that'll be right here on KPUG as well.
Well, here's a score by quarters. After 1, it was Meridian leading 16-11. At the half, it was Meridian 27-20. After 3, it was 41-38 Meridian. And then the final score, which it was actually closer than the score would indicate, 54-49, the Meridian Trojans defeating the Montesano Bulldogs and going on to play tomorrow at 12:15. And from here on in, it's double elimination, so they're going to play at least 2 more. So thanks for listening, and be tuned into your Cascade Radio Group stations. Again, KBAI for the Mount Baker game coming up, and then the Linden boys. This is Dick Stark for Dennis and Dennis. That was a lot of fun working with you, and it's always fun a game like this.
As always, Dick. We'll see you in just a couple minutes on KBAI.
Yeah, and thanks to Jennifer Zaremba for doing a great job of monitoring and producing this for us. That's how things wrap up here at the Sun Dome right now. This is Dick Stark. Good afternoon.